everyone, I'm Kathryn and today we're doing the anxious Authortuber tag, which was inspired by Kay Spivey. I'm going to leave a link to her video in the description below. Hers is so thoughtful and insightful. I'd highly suggest that you check that out. So I was too lazy to print the questions out, so instead I wrote them, but they were so wordy, so I condensed them. Also, if you'd like to play along, I'll put all the questions in the description so that you can copy paste and hey, give me your answers. Question 1. Did you think about opening your channel for months or even years? Yes. It took me almost a decade before I mustered up the courage to start making videos on YouTube. Number 2, do you ever feel guilty for not filming but too uncomfortable to do so and then it makes you feel more guilty? Not really, no. Number 3, do you ever question video ideas, scrap them, and film something because you think you're dumb? I'm a pretty confident person and I don't use words like stupid or dumb to describe myself, but I will say that there are video ideas that I thought were good, so they got on a list of ideas that I wanted to make, and I've even gotten so far where I've set up to do a video, really at the last second just wasn't either in the mood to shoot the video or just I was shooting it and it wasn't working and I just scrapped it altogether before I even uploaded it on the computer. So yeah, that's happened. Number 4, do you struggle opening up to other YouTubers for clout, not having anything to say, or feeling not interesting enough? I would say that I do struggle opening up with people, but that's because I'm a very observant person. I have a tendency to find something I like, then sort of stalk it a bit, and then once I feel comfortable, then going in, which, when I say that out loud, makes me seem really creepy. Number 5, do you spend more time on your background, worrying over your looks, what you have to say, than filming or editing? I am a bit passionate about my backgrounds, and that's something that I put a lot of effort into, but I actually didn't spend that much time on it. I spend way more time shooting and editing. Oh, I wish I spent less time on editing though. I can sometimes get lost in that. Editing can be fun, but also frustrating. Number 6, do you ever black out during filming because you're suddenly questioning your life choices and how you got here? Normally I only pause because there's a car coming or I've lost my train of thought. However, I have definitely questioned my life choices and wonder, how did I get here? What am I doing with my life? But I feel like that's a thing that everyone does. Number 7, have you ever cringed so hard about a video you shot that you decided not to post it? Oh yeah, I have a whole folder that is dedicated to videos that I have scrapped. In fact, I remember when I first started YouTube hearing that YouTubers would make videos and then scrap them. And I could not understand that concept. How could you go through all the time and effort it takes to shoot and edit a video and then decide, no, I'm not going to upload the video? It's just mind-boggling to me, except now I get it. Because there are times you shoot a video and you're in a certain mood, then you upload it, you start editing it, because even if you have a bad video, there is magic in editing. You can fix any crap with editing. It truly is magic, but once you edit it down, if it's still a bad video, you just don't upload it. So yeah, that has happened. Number 8, do you ever watch or rewatch old videos to insult yourself? Or, on the flip side, do you refuse to do so because you'll end up insulting yourself? This is my favorite question out of all of them, because I think there's another way to look at this. Everybody starts from 0, and as you work on something, you get better. I'm someone that I actually enjoy going back and looking at my videos and being able to pick them apart, because at the time that video was the best that I could do. And now my skills are so much better that I'm able to see how much I've grown, because I notice the mistakes. I love that, and that's something that for me gives me motivation, because sometimes you feel like you're a failure and it's just, what have I done with my life? If you have that little thing of, oh, okay, well, no, I have grown, it can make you feel better. So I do rewatch them, but I praise myself by how far I've come. Number 9, do you feel guilty promoting your work on social media? This sort of comes with a rant. When it comes to authors, I feel like you have 4 types. The first type, who uses Twitter, for example, for marketing purposes. Then you have type 2, who use Twitter for relaxing. Then you have a third group that is sort of mix of the two that uses it for work and for fun. And then you have this fourth group that I really don't like because it's like they feel their sole purpose in life is to go and yell at other authors for using Twitter or social media in a way that they don't use it for. And they just like to poo-poo, and I do not like that. So no, I don't feel guilty about promoting. I do feel guilty though if I'm not sort of helping other people promote their work, because I know that's important and that is something that I try to think about, not just to promote myself, but to find other people and, oh, you know what, I watched this video, I liked it, let me share it. Oh, you know, I really like this quote, I liked it, let me share it. I do feel guilty about that because I'm so bad at it. Number 10. Did this tag make you reconsider your YouTube channel? That ship has sailed. I have invested so much time and energy that if you told me today I needed to stop, I think I'm way too stubborn to actually do it because I need to succeed. This is so much fun making YouTube videos. Like, I know people don't get it, but there's this aspect where I have so much fun doing it, and I've learned so much just with public speaking and with editing and social marketing skills. Like, oh my gosh, it's so helpful. You don't realize that until you go and you take a class and you're ahead of everybody else because you've done YouTube, which I love it. But then there's also this other aspect that because I do YouTube and I'm constantly trying to think of content, that I end up going outside of my comfort zone more often than I would if I wasn't doing YouTube videos. And I push myself to do things that probably if I wasn't making a YouTube channel, those wouldn't happen. I wouldn't be reading Twilight, or not Twilight, but Midnight Sun in Dutch. I wouldn't be trying beers. I wouldn't. It gives me an accountability. So no, YouTube is, at least for me, from my perspective, has been a great thing that I started, and it's been a ridiculously fun journey because I've also met so many incredible people. That honestly is the best part of YouTube. I've met so many wonderful people, and it's not just other YouTubers, it's people within my own comment section. I love the ability to connect with people all over the world. No, YouTube is the best. And that's what I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. The mighty algorithm gods don't care as long as you interact with my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Tootsies, may applezines. This video is gonna be so long and a pain to edit, I can just tell. At the beginning of August, there were a lot of plants that were sick. I gave them some love and TLC, and they're doing so much better, and they are just flourishing, and I love it so much. Plants are so cool, except for the ones that have bad attitudes, like my red pumpkin.